watching Africa Live. Now, some years ago, the Egyptian government began taking measures to empower widows and divorcees. The country now has one village specifically for women where they can start earning their own living. Adel El Mahrouky reports.
Welcome to Samaha, Egypt's first village established only for women. In this model, each widow or divorcee who had children earned a small house and 6 fedans of land for agriculture. For these women, Samaha was a dream come true. They and their children have barely survived with their $50 a month pension.
I was very happy in the beginning. The country has saved me after becoming a widow for the last 2 years with 6 daughters and 2 boys. It was like a present. We have worked for so long, it is something good for me and my kids, something they could inherit.
303 families received their units in 2004, and life tried to find a way in the middle of the desert. Men came to live with their mothers and sisters, but when problems began to rise, some sold their properties, others left.
It was a deserted place when we came. We then found out the groundwater here is salty, which ruined the land. Sometimes plants would grow, the next time they wouldn't. We had a healthcare unit at the beginning, but now we don't. If a snake bites, the nearest doctor is 30 kilometers away.
Samaha had a great reputation. It was excellent, but with the lack of maintenance, we are now paying the price. Even schools for kids are not good. We only have an elementary school, and the teacher comes, stays for an hour with the child and lets him go home. We don't do agriculture anymore. We raise cattle instead and feed them and give them back to their owners, who then shares the profit with us.
Today, only 56 families live in Samaha. They usually plant wheat in the winter, but in summer, with the shortage of fresh water, the plants strive. And with the limited transportation services, in emergencies, citizens would have to rent a car, which would consume nearly half their pension. Yet some are hopeful.
I voted for President Morsi. He will help us when he has time. If the opposition leaves him alone, he said I will make Egypt better. That is how I know he wouldn't give us false promises. Now would he?
Samaha is 130 kilometers away from Egypt's Aswan, the last city in the south. It is one of 6 villages built in a government's plan to habitate and plant 24,000 fedans in the southwestern desert. With women power, this place was brought to life. But the remarkable idea of empowering widows and divorcees is threatened by lack of healthcare services and water resources. 2 small steps that would make Egypt a regional leader in women's rights. Adel El Mahrouky, CCTV, Samaha.